Okay, y'all. Today we're gonna be spatchcocking some chickens, and we're gonna put them on the smoker. So I already washed my chicken and patted it dry. You want to make sure you pat the chicken dry and get all that moisture out. A lot of times people ask how to get crispy skin, and you want to make sure you get that moisture out of the chicken so that you can achieve that crispy skin. So I'm gonna be using mustard as my binder. For the seasons, I got this John Henry's the Texas Chicken Tickler, smoked paprika. I got this smoky maple, and then pepper and garlic powder is what we're gonna use. So when you're spatchcocking your chicken, you can use a knife. I like to use the kitchen shears because it makes it easier. The benefit of spatchcocking is it's gonna make your chicken cook quicker, so it's gonna take like half the time, and it also is gonna cook more even. So essentially, what we're gonna do is cut the backbone out of this chicken. And the scissors to me just make it easier than the knife, but you can use whatever you prefer. All right, there we go. It's out. And like I said, this is gonna make your chicken cook more even. And you won't taste the mustard. I think it helps make it more crispy. Even could help with like it being juicy. If you don't want to use mustard, don't use it. You won't taste it though. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the garlic powder first. Garlic powder doesn't have salt. Next, I'm gonna hit it with the black pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and use the chicken tickler. It ain't seasoned unless you're sneezing. Only time you don't want to go crazy with seasonings if you got something that's got a lot of salt in it. You don't want to do too much on salty meat. This is that smoky seasoning, the smoky maple. I like this one. And lastly, we want to hit it with that smoked paprika. And I feel like I always find smoked paprika at Trader Joe's. Most stores have regular, but I prefer the smoked paprika. Be smoking on the Weber Smokey Mountain. I have a 18-inch. I've had it for like 5 years. Great smoker. I'm gonna also be using applewood. Let me get my chickens on. And the temperature is about 275, but it's also like over 100 degrees in Phoenix today. So I usually keep it between about 250, 300. All right, I got them both on and we ready to smoke. And with smoking, it's just like grilling. If you want your temp higher, you want to open the vents more. If you want a lower temp, you want to close the vents. So I've got the bottom open just a little bit, just one of the vents. So we're gonna make some Alabama white sauce with our smoked chicken. So I'm from the South and we eat Alabama white sauce. So it's a mayo based sauce. So this is a cup of mayo. You're also gonna need apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, horseradish, black pepper. We got the mayonnaise already and some Dijon or brown mustard. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of horseradish. We're also going to do a teaspoon of Dijon. I have a fourth a cup of apple cider vinegar. Pour that in. And then we're also going to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So we're going to do our 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to do our cayenne pepper. You can do it based on your spice level. I like spicy, so. And then we're going to do some black pepper. And then lastly, we can do some juice from a lemon. You're going to whisk that all together. All right, you can see we got a good consistency. And I'm just going to refrigerate this until it's time for our chicken. You don't have to spritz. I know it's a debate on spritzing or not spritzing, but I got water, apple juice, and apple cider vinegar. So after the first couple hours, I'll spritz like about every hour. You want to make sure you're not opening it too much though, because you don't want to get too much smoke escaping. So about an hour. After a couple hours, I would do like every hour. So let's go on and spritz. Are we looking good? They're looking good. Just want to spray them. To me, it helps make the meat juicy. I'll put the lid back on and we're going to keep letting it cook. Okay, this is my final product. Took me about 4.5 hours. It's going to vary how long it takes you based on the size of the chicken, the temperature you smoke on. But you can see my chicken, juicy, cooked through, well seasoned. So I'm going to enjoy. See y'all next time.